We can't have the industries which are not efficient. We have to then think, if we are not going in, if we are not competitive as low-wage employment, where are we going? So the best is to take a giant leap and to become competitive, to become advanced. Okay, one end is to have a lot of low-wage employment. Other is to go to the other end and go to high-wage employment. So if you can't go to the bottom end, best is that we reach out to the top, that we have more and more people here, like you all who are qualified, in the new technologies, in AI, in blockchain, genome sequencing, those who are now advanced in modern methods of management, in the modern methods of agriculture. So the first is then we have to turn out a highly educated and a very skilled labor force. If we do that, we can go ahead. For those of you who have passed out today and graduated, if you stay here, you will be a spearhead of that labor force, of that manpower. So now what is left for us is to develop our manpower as a capital asset. In doing so, this institution will also have a role. You all have functioned parallel to the state UGC run universities and the degree awarding institutes. Now we are thinking, let's do away with those differences. Let anyone be a university. You may be under the UGC, you may be outside the UGC. You may be government run, you may be non-government run. You may be not-for-profit, like KDU and the government universities, or you may be running for profit. That's a different matter. What we want is more and more graduates coming out of this country who have all the top technology, all the knowledge that we need. So we are now talking of establishing a few more universities, civilian ones, on the KDU model, on the same. So some of them may be affiliated to KDU. Some may be a campus of the KDU. We have university colleges. There may be universities which will be affiliated to universities outside. So the KDU will also have to have not only campus, but also get used to functioning as affiliated university, having other universities affiliated to you and helping them to grant degrees. But all this will have to focus on the new technologies. For all those who come there, the government will make financing available, concessional financing available. For everyone who pass out can immediately get a job. So we are now planning out, and at the budget I will announce the steps that we will be taking. Backing up on that, following up on that, we will take the total vocational training and the technical education sector, modernize it completely. We have about 450 vocational training centers. It should be modernized into colleges. It's 150 colleges or more that are private institutions. So that will be the backup, the skilled and the graduate workers. We need all of them. As the technical colleges, we'll have to upgrade them, and a National College of Technology, which we hope will be able to grant associate degrees of 2 years. So in this, there is one model that will shine out, will be the KDU model. So I don't think any of us imagined 2 years ago or 3 years ago, when people are getting onto the road against the KDU, today that will be the model for the newer universities to start. So you will have to work with that sector, but what we want to do is look at the future. Look at what the country will be, what we need in the next 5 years, and go for it. Don't again be thinking or arguing. You know what we have gone through. You know how to get out of it. It's like a battle. You have stopped retreating. You can now turn around. But you must find your own strategy how to advance. Otherwise you may stop retreating, but you stay there. So this is the future we have. So for all of you who have graduated from here and who are leaving the university today, you have to think, where am I going to stand? Am I going to be in Sri Lanka, be a part of the challenge, or am I going outside? Now what will I do if I go to United Kingdom? What if the economy there is worse than ours in 5 years' time? A lot of people are saying the UK economy is not doing well. Some people say that China's economy is not doing well. Some people say the European economy is stagnating and the Ukraine war will take a toll of it. So what we are 5 years in time to come, we can't say, because all the developed economies are also having problems. So similarly, when you decide to stay here, remember you are taking a challenge which you can win, but it's finally up for you to decide. We've gone through a very bad period. We have to ensure that we don't go through it again, that you all who are now here will take over the responsibility of building this country anew and as a much better place than we could do. So that's all that I could tell you all. But whether you are going to be in Sri Lanka or abroad, I wish you all the best. Thank you.